My mom told me to flex my our rice cooker because she said our rice cooker is very expensive. So there it is, flexing our rice cooker. What are you doing?
Who are you?
Look forward.
Huh?
Look forward. Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet.
I don't understand English.
Give me your wallet.
I don't have wallet.
Wallet's money.
Money?
Give me your money.
I don't have money.
Give me your money.
Thank you, staff. Everybody say thank you, staff.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry. Did you see her face? The cashier was like, thank you. And I was like, no, thank you. And she went. My friend came over to my house and was like, oh my God, Ethan, your uncle's so cool, right? He's like dancing, he's like singing. And Ethan was like, yeah, but he doesn't know how to do a backflip.
I know how to do a backflip.
You know how to do a backflip?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do a
Look
backflip.
like this.
Like this? That's not how you. That's not a backflip.
No.
You're covering your eyes.
Wait.
You're now that you're covering my. That's also not a backflip. I hear you. I imagine this is how the staff feel when I go and do my. Okay, so guys, this is our iPad. This is our team iPad, and please don't come and steal it. But I just want to show you guys what the password is. It is 090197, and which is Jungkook from BTS's birthday. Oops. Okay. Anyway, so the staff are putting their head down. This is how we're being represented now. Yes, that is right. Who picked this password? Wasn't me. What's one job that you would never do? Hey, I'm gonna be honest, with these tours, I never know, because I was like, guys, I don't want to work part-time jobs anymore. I did a lot. I served tables. I like did all this stuff. I like worked in the kitchen. I like did food prep. I did all this stuff. I'm gonna go and do something else. I'm gonna go be an idol, right? I'm gonna go pursue my dreams that I've always wanted to pursue. No more working these jobs. I'm just gonna go sing and dance and just live and be happy. And then I moved to Korea. And then I trained for 2 years to chase my dreams. And then I went to America. And then the staff was like, hey man, you're gonna go serve some bubble tea. I was like, what? When will you debut? Soon. So the day that I announce my debut, I'm gonna do that trend where it's gonna be like what I would wear as a K-pop idol. And it's gonna be my pajamas, and it's gonna be like waiting for like a drop, and then it's gonna be like boom, drop, like the reveal of what I would wear as a K-pop idol. And then it's still just gonna be me in my pajamas, because I would then be a K-pop idol, and whatever I wear would be what a K-pop idol would wear. So if you guys see that video being uploaded, that is me announcing my debut.
안녕하세요. 네. Good.
You guys want to hear my new song? It's called A World on Fire. And the staff told me not to spoil it, but I'm going to do it. And this is my new song. I worked really hard on it. All right. So you might want to turn down your volume because you guys are very close to the piano. But I composed this. It took me a very long time. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, that's too low. Okay. Like, someone comes up to me and they're like, hey man, I saw you in class, like you did pretty good. What's your name? And I'm like, oh, Steven. And then they're like, oh yeah? Do you have like an Instagram? And I'm like, no. And then they're like, oh, you have like a Kakao Talk or like a phone number? And I'm just like, no, I have to go to the bathroom. And then I go to the bathroom, and then I never talk to these people again. And then I like see them in class like the next day, and I'm just like, and then like the teacher is like calling names, and then like they're like Boman, And then I'm like, yes, I am here. And then like the person I told, like, I was like, they're like, I thought your name was Steven. And I'm just like, oh yeah, no, it's just like the teacher calling me Boomhang because I have to go to the bathroom. And then I go to the bathroom. And then like someone else will come up to me, they're like, oh, I saw you in class, you did so good. And I'm just like, oh, thank you, you did so good too. And they're like, oh, we should be friends. I'm like, oh yeah, we should totally be friends. They're like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, Brandon. And they're like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from New York. And they're like, oh, that's so cool, Brandon. You have an Instagram? I'm like, yes. Because I said no last time. And they're like, oh, okay, you have an Instagram? Oh, that's so cool. Can I follow? Like, let me type it in. I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I take their phone. And then I start typing. And I'm like, oh, wait, I forgot it. Aha. And then I give it back. And you're like, what? Do you have like a phone number? And I'm like, I forgot. I have to go to the bathroom. And so I was like saying goodbye to everybody. Like on the last day, they're like, oh, goodbye, Brandon. And they're like, wait, I thought your name was Steven. What? No, that's definitely Terry. And I'm just like, aha. You know? My dad thought you were BTS. Oh my god. So another funny thing that happened at 7-Eleven was on the way out of the second day, we step outside of the building, take some pictures. Bye guys. We're going home. And then everyone's like following us and we're like walking, right? And then like everybody's like walking behind me. And then some lady, and she started walking towards us. So we were going this way, she was going this way, right? Walking, saw us, and was like, oh my god! Oh my god! Are you the Korean, the Korean boy? Oh my god, what's their names? Yes! We're BTS! Oh, it's BTS! And she went to like our fans and was like, guys, it's BTS! And I was like, yeah! And then I ran off and I never looked back. And I hope to this day that lady still thinks that we're BTS. I don't want to be the one to tell her, be like, yo, like, we're not BTS. I'm sorry, like, I'm Boomhang and this is Jay Chang. Like, imagine, like, thinking someone is BTS and then, like, you get Boomhang and Jay Chang.
Like a baby.
You're like a baby.
You're like a baby.
No, you're like you're actually a baby.
You're a baby.
Ethan, how old are you?
4 years old.
I'm 20.
What does that mean?
This is tofu. Step 1, knife the tofu. Step 2, knife the tofu again. Step 3, you get it. Oh! Guys, this tofu smells so good and so fresh. What? It always smells like that. Yo, this smells like garbage. It's okay. This tofu smells so good and delicious. Welcome to the Boomhang Food Network. Any of our tofu sponsors, please don't cancel your sponsorship. We are poor and we need your money to keep the lights on.